bring up Chris Zacher from the Leavitt Pavilions now. How's it going, Chris?
Good. How you doing?
Doing all right. Good to see you. Thanks for being up here. So, one feature, as everybody knows, of First Fridays on Open Media is free live local music, which is a beautiful thing, helping support the musicians and enrich the fabric of our community. Chris Zacher and the Leavitt Pavilions have a very exciting project that is going to do even more free live local music over at Ruby Hill, right?
Yeah, in Ruby Hill Park, our facility is going to open in 2017. It'll be a 7,000-seat amphitheater, and we're focusing on local music and emerging national artists.
So how do you do it? Free music. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's all free. We run through sponsorships, foundation support, and then money from people like you, donors.
And this will not be the first Leavitt Pavilions. There are Leavitt Pavilions in other parts of the country. Can you tell us a little bit about the origin of the organization and the mission and how it came to Denver?
Yeah, absolutely. So Leavitt Pavilions is a national network of nonprofit amphitheaters. We exist in 6 cities right now, and then Denver and Houston are opening both in 2017, and we've got a few more along the way that are coming. We're hoping to get to 20 of these things by 2030. It all started in 1974 by a man named Mortimer Leavitt, who started a store called the Custom Shop in New York City. It was a custom men's clothier, and he ended up in most major cities across the U.S. He was a poor immigrant as a child, and his dad was a street peddler at Coney Island. When he made his millions of dollars, he decided that he wanted to figure out a way to increase access to the arts in communities across the U.S. So he went to Westport, Connecticut. First, he had a home there, and he gave a ton of money to help build an amphitheater there. And then the city of Pasadena, California, had a 1950s-era band shell that needed rehab, and he gave them $75,000 to rehab that and kind of said, good luck, and we hope that you can increase access to the arts in the community. In 2005, they hired a woman named Sharon Yazowski, and she kind of revamped their model. And they are a lifelong partner now of all of their nonprofits, and they provide us with operational support in perpetuity and $400,000 in capital. So they invest themselves in the communities that they're in. In Denver, the nonprofit is a local nonprofit that I'm the executive director of, and we have many people in the music scene here in Denver that are part of our board of directors. Virgil Dickerson from Greater Than Collectives on our board, Bryce Merrill from the Biennial of the Americas, Gene Sobchak, who used to be the executive director of the Colorado Symphony. So we're trying to pull together many different cultural organizations within Denver to hopefully lift this facility up so that it's something that's really about our local music and not so much about national music coming in.
For those of you who don't know Ruby Hill Park, you might know it for sledding in the winter. It's the highest point in the city of Denver?
It's the highest point in the city of Denver, and it's got a beautiful natural bowl that we don't have to do much to.
Nice. So 50 free concerts a year starting in 2017?
It's starting in June of 2017. We'll have 50 free concerts a year. We'll have up to 5 or 6 different concert series and focusing on everything from Latino music to world music and hip-hop and country, R&B, whatever the community wants, we're going to put on there.
Now, are these going to be local performers or national touring acts?
25 of our 50 shows are dedicated just to local performers. But local, we consider local all of Colorado.
And if people are getting excited, as I am, about these 50 free concerts coming in 2017, is there a way we can engage with Leavitt Pavilions before that? Will you be doing anything in the community between now and summer of 17?
Yeah, absolutely. We're bringing the group Black Violin to the Biennial of the Americas this year. So on July 17th, they're going to be playing with a headliner that is really amazing that I can't name yet because it's not my band. But Black Violin will be there. And last year we had Playing for Change at Ruby Hill Park. And next year we'll have another major, and we're looking to do a concert series downtown of local musicians next year as we gear up towards 2017.
Fantastic. If people want more information, how can they reach the Leavitt Pavilions, Denver?
Go to leavittpavilion.org.
leavittpavilion.org?
Or leavittpavilliondenver.org. Get you to the same place.
And we've got a video queued up with a little additional information about this project. Anything you need to say to introduce it, Chris?
No, just, we look forward to providing music to the community and are looking for everyone's support to make this thing happen. We're 85% of the way there in our fundraising. So.
Chris Zacher is Executive Director of the Leavitt Pavilions Denver project, bringing free music to Ruby Hill Park, and now we're going to learn a little bit more about it. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Music is special. We're highly intelligent beings, but music taps into something primal in all of us.
Music is life, right? Music is how we tell our stories.
The Leavitt Pavillion is going to provide a whole spectrum of music to move everybody.
When you go from city to city where the Leavitt Pavilions exist, seeing how the community comes together in an outdoor environment is so much different than an indoor environment. People bring their blankets, they bring their food, and really it's a living room for an entire city. And it's something that you just can't replicate indoors.
Ruby Hill is undergoing revitalization. Major improvements have already been made, and what we need next is a place for families to come together and enjoy live music several days a week in the summer every year.
It's been our enterprise ever since I began representing South Denver to try to revitalize Ruby Hill Park, and we've done a lot to invest in the park, but the Leavitt Pavilion is really going to be the catalytic project that pulls it all together.
Leavitt Pavillion Denver is going to take a great park, meaning Ruby Hill Park, and evolve it to a signature place of culture, music, fun, family, relaxation, engagement, enjoyment, right in the heart of a city.
Denver is already famous, not just throughout the United States, but throughout the world as a premier festival city. But outdoor music, we're kind of missing that. And so this facility, the Leavitt Pavillion, is going to fill that gap and make this city an even more fun place to be and a fun place to visit.
Leavitt Pavillion Denver will be a centrally located source of live entertainment, providing an annual gift of almost $25 million in free music each summer. It will also be a place for local musicians to build an audience, a place for children to dance, and a place for families to enjoy Denver's beautiful park system.
The Leavitt Pavilion projects in general are the awesome thing about them is the free music. It really bridges communities together, very diverse audiences, and just to have a place where we can have free music for families is a wonderful thing.
I would love to see not only concerts being played, but murals and other art being displayed, maybe sculptures, and having perhaps some art shows there as well.
Culture should not be based on ability to pay. Free cultural experiences are critical to the continued growth of Denver as a great city. Denver is a great city.
And it's going to take all of us, one, to have ownership, two, to maintain, and three, to make it happen.
In order to make Leavitt Pavillion Denver a cultural destination for the entire community, we need your help. The City and County of Denver has pledged $2 million to this project because we believe in the value it will add to this community. By supporting Leavitt Pavillion Denver, you will be providing greater access to the arts for everyone while transforming an underutilized park and creating a platform for our local music talent.
Please visit www.leavittdenver.org to find out how you can get involved, volunteer, and donate for our cause.